Hi, hi, teacher
Hello.
Leslie. Hi,
Hello.
hi, teacher Jennifer. Um, my name is Mateo Miranda. I am a student from the UTPL school. Uh, uh, Today I'm gonna present you my project from that the UTPL asked me to do, and it's a pleasure that is with you, with both of us. So I would like if you want to introduce yourself first to to meet us. And yes, so who will start first?
Okay. Hello, I'm Leslie. I'm a teacher here in UK school, and I'm very excited because your presentation, and I hope I will enjoy this. And thank you for this proyecto de vinculación, Mateo.
No, thank you for being here. Thanks, Leslie. Now, Jennifer.
Yeah, of course. Hello, Mateo. My name is Jennifer, and I am a teacher here in UK school. It's a pleasure helping you with your project de vinculación, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for both of us. So I will start the presentation. It only 30 minutes, not too much. If you have something to do, tell me and I will go fast because teacher Gabby told me that you have other trainings. So let's be clear and fast in the presentation, okay? So well, um, I will start. So the project, el proyecto de vinculación or cooperative learning project is a project that consists in 3 trainings. First, in this training, I will show you the first 2 elements of 5 elements of the cooperation learning. That will be the positive interdependence and the face-to-face learning. So now we are going to see these 2. But first, we're going to see what is cooperative learning. Cooperative learning is when students can achieve their goals only if others achieve it too. So that encourages them to work cooperative. So cooperative learning is it's basic the group work that they need to cooperate together to achieve a goal, an objective. They depend to the other to to achieve something. That's what is the cooperative learning. So I bring a few examples of cooperative learning, not in classroom, but outside them. That is a sports team, for example. They have different skills, abilities. Each person that are from the team, but with that different skills, different abilities, they need to organize and have their own roles to achieve a goal that is in this case is win a game, a championship, or or things like that. And so that's why this can be an example. Not is in the classroom, but is outside them that you can see the cooperation between teammates in this case, that you can use it like in the classroom. So now we are gonna see the types of interaction. We are gonna focus more on the cooperative one, but I want to explain the other ones. So the competitive interaction is when the students compete against other to win a reward, points, a better grade. They compete against each other to see who is best, and that competition is sometimes good because effort more to be better. Yeah. Then the type of interaction, the individualistic, when they focus only on their goals, their achieves, and not in the part of cooperate with others. They just focus on their own interests. And the cooperative, as we know, is the interaction with others to succeed and to have a common goal that they will achieve by cooperating each other. So now we're gonna see the first element, the positive interdependence. So the positive interdependence is when a member perceives that he is linking to the others, so that you cannot achieve success until they reach it. It must therefore coordinate its effort with those of others for the accomplishment of the task. Johnson and Johnson. So in this quote, we can see that in the positive independence, um, the students will need the other. They are linked to them to complete a task, an activity. They cannot do it by themselves and just for their own purposes. That they have to count in the other students to achieve the a success accomplishment of a task or of the task that in class we put the students. It's the hair of collaborative because each member of the group have a role. They have a role that they have to do for the group works. They need to focus on what the role that they have to develop in the task, in the activity, to help the other and to have a very successful task achieved. So that's why it's the hair of collaborative, because everyone have a role and needs everyone to accomplishment this task. And is very good too, because it helps like the socialization and the trust between classmates, because they are have something in common, generally more something in common, and they forget about the other things that separates them to the other ones, because each students have different way of thinking, and they like some things and the other ones don't like it. But in this element, they could forget that and have forget that, sorry, and have a group work that will help them to trust one and support them, support each one, and have responsibilities too to achieve this. So an example of positive independence, I put another sport that when you play soccer, you need your teammates to pass the ball and achieve an objective that is score a goal to win. The same as in the classroom, you have some kids have different role in the group, but they need to, like in this example, pass the ball to each other to score a goal. Because no, if someone wants to dribble alone and wants to go to do the goal for himself, it's impossible to them to achieve a goal as a group. So they need each one of the members to achieve and to win. So how to achieve positive independence? As I say, they need to have roles. That's why in the tasks or activities that we do as teachers have to be clear, and then the group has to organize and give it roles to each one. If someone is better at listening, so you listen this and tell us what they mean, or do a summary of this, and then the other one do another role that is interpret the summary or something like this, and then they will accomplish they will finish the task by each one like accomplishment their own roles. So now what is important? The interdependence. Important is the interaction between classmates, showing that they are not alone in the process of growth, develop, prospering social and spiritually. So this is important. This interaction is important because they show that they are not alone in the process. That if some students are not like too motivated, the others can motivate them to do the work, the task, and that's good. That's why this element is important to cooperative learning. And yes, the object of this element is create the necessity to work together for an objective. That they must work together to find that objective. That they need to they need to work with a part with their group to accomplish an objective. And how? Proposing a word that is clear for them with a group objective so they can reach it. As I said, we need as teachers propose a word that is clear to them to know what their roles are gonna do in that task, and to focus on only objective that they can reach it. So if you have a question or something about this first element, or if I can keep going to the second one, if you let me know, please. Or if you want to say that if you apply this element in your class or an experience, it will be great too.
Yeah, we apply this in our classes, I think. And yeah, you can keep going with your presentation. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, thank you, teacher. So the second one is interaction face-to-face. This type of interaction is good to create an environment of trust and help to have a strong relation. Interaction face-to-face is good because it's not like, for example, when we are chatting or sending emails, we don't know the emotions, the facial expressions of the other person, and that's can create a relation, but you cannot trust someone that you don't see and have a real talk and have that intimacy with the other. So that's why this type of interaction are good to create a good environment for students and to count one to each other to learn. So now, what is the importance of a conversation? Is for a better communication and real talk that show emotion and real intimacy. Like I said, is it's better like the face-to-face conversation, because shows real intimacy, and you can express emotions, and you can like I say, have a real talk to to them. So how we can reach this? By being clear. Don't do ambiguities or hesitate. Be clear on what you want to say, and with perfect words to communicate that. Be concrete. Don't talk too much. Just talk the the things that are important for the group. Then be consistent. Don't talk like in disorder. Talk in order, and explaining your first idea first, and then don't rush the conversation. Be consistent. Is be manage the time to tell what you're gonna say to the group. Be consist. Be clear, and be punctual of what you're gonna say, and of course be polite. You have to be kind to the other one, because you have to have a respect to the other one to talk or to have a conversation, and because of that is very important, and to lower your voice, or to talk with respect is very important, and be complete, and know what you're gonna say, and already have it in mind to talk it. The advantages of face-to-face interaction. The first one is the students are stimulated and promote the efforts of the others. What is meant to this is that if some students, for example, is sad and don't want to do the task, and they're not very motivated, the other one or the group will try to motivate them to feel like the group, and to achieve their goal. And if they are sad, they will try to make it happy, and that is stimulate, like for example, smiling to them, or saying that they can don't be afraid or something that will motivate the other students. The students support to each other, as I mentioned, they need to support that, to bring help, to listen to others, and talk to others. Communication is important to them to support each other. Provide the necessary feedback is important too, because as is a face-to-face interaction with emotion and facial expressions. You can see that it's a real feedback, because sometimes when it's, for example, for chat or writing, you don't see what the expressions, or what the true meaning of that says to you, and you can take it like like bad, and that creates discussion, and that is not good for the group. So you need to provide a necessary feedback, and with that feedback, the students will know in face-to-face interaction. They will know that they are supported, and that you don't want to like say it because you're judge them. You're going to say it because you want them to get better, and that generates confidence too in the group. This interaction and stimulus create a good environment in class. And when is face-to-face interaction achieved? when there is communication between them, when the students talk to each other to the key things that I say to create this interaction, like speaking clear, being polite, and with that interaction, that's when the face-to-face interaction will achieve with the respect from each participant and the message that they want to tell the other one to the interaction be a true interaction and with intimacy. And in conclusion, both elements are necessary for cooperation, from the cooperative learning for creating union between the group and a real interaction that will permit the students to achieve their goals. So those are the two elements that are important in the cooperative learning, and that will help the students to create trust, confidence, and to them achieve their goals. So I finished the presentation. Thank you for being here. If you want to say something, an example, or if you don't are clear in something, just let me know. If not, we are finished with this training, and yes, if you have something to say or nothing, let me know, and we will see you the next week. Thank you for being here and for have time for my training.
Yeah, I have a question for you. I don't know if it is included in this presentation or it's for the next one. How we can use that, for example, positive dependence and interaction face to face, I mean, with groups, with students with necesidades educativas. How can we do that?
When we can do that with creating, like, for example, games that are not like difficult to understand, and they will join to the games, because I think everyone's like games. For example, I don't know, tic-tac-toe, and they all know that game, and they will like enjoy. And then we can put, like, for example, a vocabulary activity. When if you say, for example, the word correctly, you can pass and match an X or an O, and that will like interact with those kids. That I think is another like case for, because they have necessities, other necessities. But I think with games and things that are not difficult for them, we can work in that. But maybe I can answer with more deep with more deep details in the next class. Yes.
Yeah.
But thank you
Okay,
for the
thank you.
question.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, Mateo, I wanted to say something also. I mean, I really like your presentation. I mean, something that is really, really a reality here in the school is about the roles, because it's always something that we do here with the students. Because, as you know, we always do activities in group and everything. And when they have to work with their classmates, we have to assign roles, and this way they will do it quickly, they will finish on time and everything. So I had one student in my class that, he uh, it has this adaptación número 3 here in school. And I was wondering, which roles do you think that we can use with him? I mean, because sometimes it can be difficult to give him like a difficult role. And when we are doing the activities, he's also participating in some groups, but also I cannot ask him to do complex activities. So which are simple roles that you think that can work with these students in class?
For these students, I think we have to know like what they like and where they develop better in which activities, because I think they will be like develop better in some activities and in other not too much, and try to do that activities to them, like what that, for example, that if he is good at listening, giving them like listening task and things like that, with things that the kid most like. And I understand that the class is not only for him, but we can have the space that we can provide learning for the group and for him, and to him, like to be to participate and develop more. But that's why I think we need to know what things they like, that the kid like, and and try to talk more with them and create confidence to them to participate more, or if they, for example, have more socialization with a classmate, ask the classmate to explain him, or talk about him to know it know better him or her, I don't know, like, but to know better the kid and to try to develop an activity more focused on him, but of course, like in the entire group, but with a few I don't know how to say arreglos para que participen. Yes, arrangements.
Okay, yes. That's great. Thank you so much. Now I have another question. So we have another meeting next week.
I will have to talk to Gabby, but I think if when you are free, if no, can you give me your phone numbers and your full names, please, in the chat section to like chat if you um can like be here at a training at certain hour or something like that. You can talk to me or to Gabby, but I will talk to her to coordinate the hour for the next week.
Yeah, great. And how many weeks we are going to have until you can come here to the school?
Oh, yeah, 3 weeks. This one, the next one, and the other one, and then I will come and see your classes, and then I will bring like the questions that you say, trying to bring a project for the group and try to develop in the class.
Okay, so you will be developing different activities with students?
Yes, but later.
Yeah,
First,
okay.
I have to see your classes and your plan and strategies, and then I create the activity, and then we will apply it. So
Okay.
yes, that's it. Thank you. You
Thank
can
you.
leave if you want.
Oh, thank you so much, Mabel. I hope you have a nice week. Okay, see
You
you next
too.
week.
You too, Jennifer, and you too, Leslie. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.